Hey everybody, it's Mike. I am back after just finishing week 8 of Nutrisystem. Good and bad. Well, I wouldn't say bad. So the good part is I'm at 230.2, which means I lost. It's either 1.8 or 2. I forget where I started last week. I think it's 1.8. I think I was at 232 even. That being said, I'm that close to getting under the 230 mark, so I will be there next week, unless something really out of the ordinary happens. And within that week, I also, what I'll continue to talk about is kind of everyday life and making the right decisions. I had a lunch meeting, I think last Friday. And I ended up, I think we ended up with Applebee's is where he wanted to go. We ended up, I had their, I believe it's a shrimp Thai salad. Phenomenal taste and everything. And it's only a few hundred calories, I think 400 calories, something around there. And it was fantastic. And then had a couple of their, I don't know, bang bang shrimp or boom boom shrimp or something along those lines. He wanted, my client always gets an appetizer, so I ended up having a couple of those. Saturday was not as good a day, only from the fact that we made some homemade pepperoni rolls. So I had a few of those. So with bread and pepperoni, and then I did have some wings. I did have ate some wings on Friday. For some buffalo wings. And then Sunday I wasn't bad. I did actually, since skiing season's winding down, and when you're at the ski resort and your kids keep skiing, you ended up having a few beers. So I had a few of those, a couple Bloody Marys, and a burger with fries. I ate about half the fries, so I tried not to eat them all. But overall, good week, sticking to where it's at. I definitely could have got easily another pound if, and I would be up around that. Still, me being a bigger guy at 230 pounds, I can do that 3 pounds a week, no problem. If, I go straight line and don't really eat anything else outside of it. What I do want to do this week, though, I need to increase my salad intake again. I haven't had as much of the salad and the vegetables. So I did just buy some that I'm going to cook up. Some Brussels sprouts, I'm going to cook them up. Some different things like that. So it was a good week. I'm not going to talk much today because nothing really has changed. It's just, what I'd say from your standpoint, keep it up. I just got my third order, just came in this weekend. I'm trying to think of what day I put it in. So it was Friday or Saturday it ended up coming. So I unloaded that. Some of my advice, just to go down through, some of the foods I've talked about, but you got to find out what you like. I mean, let me repeat that. And even though there's a lot of foods that I like and I get a lot of, I am now trying this one, and I'm going to even do it more next time, mixing it up a little bit and adding some of those different foods, whether it be on, whatever program that you're on. As you guys know, I'm on the frozen food one. So I get the majority of that just because I do still have some of the dry food left from when I did it before. But I tend to like the frozen food too, some of it, the choices of it. As I mentioned, my breakfast, I ate a lot of the omelet and a lot of the McMuffin type things, and then the cranberry bites. But I also roll in a lot of the different types of muffins. Even though they're small, they're nice to pick on, as you're having your coffee in the morning or whatever you drink. Lunches, predominantly, my main go-to is the burger. It's just a little tiny burger, but I love it. The chicken sandwich, which I had today for lunch, so I get a lot of those. And then they look like the Hot Pockets. So I'll switch up. They got about half a dozen different ones of those that I go with. Dinner, I like the meatloaf sandwich off and on. Some days I don't like it, I'll tell you that. Maybe it's because I had too much, so I did cut that down this last order. And I'm picking up a few different things. I'm trying the chicken, the chicken Alfredo. I think I got a couple of those. I got it's not a burrito. I think an enchilada. It's a beef or pork enchilada. Very good. I had that last time, so I ordered a couple this time. You go with some of the Salisbury steak and I'll get a couple of those. So I eat one every 2 weeks. Salisbury steak, and I think it comes with mac and cheese. I'm not a big mac and cheese guy, but it doesn't matter. I still mix them all together. Let's see. I'm trying to think of some of the other stuff. You just got to find out what you like. I mean, I eat a lot of the pizzas, the little order pizzas. I get some. There's some different kinds of those. In fact, I think I'm having that for dinner tonight. And then it's like a chicken ranch pizza or something like that. From a dessert standpoint, since you get 2 a day, I think I've told you that you guys are aware that I eat a lot the soft pretzels. I probably have half my snacks are that. It feels like they're small, but it feels like as you break them up and dip them in, well, I dip mine in mustard. I like the taste, and then I add a cheese stick or something along the line usually when I eat that. If you like cupcake / like a molten lava cake, there is in the frozen section, it is a frozen, it's a cupcake, chocolate cupcake, I guess they call it, or something like that, with the icing. I got to tell you, it is phenomenal. I had one last time, and this time, I just had it last night. It is really good. It tastes like the molten lava cake, I think, where you could just sit down, even if you weren't on any type of program, it would be something that would taste good. And I also like the pretzels, and I mix that up a lot. That's all my dry food is, a lot of my snacks outside of the pretzels and the soft pretzels and the tiramisu. But of the hard stuff, I get some of the bag stuff, just it adds a little bit, some nuts, whatever. But find out what you like. Keep going. It's another week. So we're done 8 weeks, and okay, so I'm down 2 programs or 2 months worth of food. I have lost really a little bit more because I did that other half a week. So I'm basically get down about 27 pounds. I know I see it different ways, and I've mentioned that. I see it in my stomach a lot. I don't feel that I see it in my face enough, but I believe that's going to come over the next month and a half, the next 15 pounds or so. I'm on to where I'm looking to lose 10 pounds a month now, and just keep that coming. So in the next 4 or 5 months, I'll get much closer to where I want to be. And with it going to be being nice out soon, I will be out doing activities outside. I like to run. I like to, or at least try to, get on my knees. One good thing today, we talk about the everyday life and the stress that's going on. So I just bought my house today. I did just close. So that's a good thing. So one stress out, but other ones are going to move in. Work always has that going. Okay, so short one, but another positive week. Have a good week to you, and keep it up.